In one of the most remote locations on Earth lives the world's most prolific serial killer. And to this day, he remains at large.
Looks to be another mass grave.
He is real, but he is not human.
Hi guys, Sam here with HorrorMom.com, and today we are here for our weekly nature/outdoor horror. And for this week, I went back to 2007 for Primeval, which is a movie about a killer crocodile. And in Primeval, we have a news team that is sent to Burundi, which is part of Central Africa, and they are sent there to capture and bring home a legendary 25-foot crocodile. And this crocodile's name in the movie is Gustave. And what is interesting about that is Gustave is actually a real crocodile. Gustave is legendary and has been around since 1987 and is responsible for about 200 to 300 deaths. And yeah, he's still kicking today as far as we know. He is supposedly about 60 years old, and yeah, he just is feeding on the waters there in the river there. So I love the fact that this movie takes a true story like this and another issue that's going on in Africa at this time, and they revolve their whole plot around it. Now in our movie, we start out our story as an American anthropologist is uncovering a massive grave site. And these are people that were in Africa that were executed. And they're looking for other sites, and she comes across Gustave, and it does not go so well. And this story gets back to the States, and that's where we meet Tim, who is a journalist. He's kind of a hothead. He's gotten himself into some hot water, and his boss decides to ship him out to Africa to go cover this story, along with his cameraman, Steven, and also a new journalist that's trying to make a headway, Aviva. So they head out, and they are going to meet up with Matt Collins, who is the supposed crocodile specialist, kind of like the Steve Irwin of our day. And they are going to go out there, and they've got a trap, they've got a cage that they're going to try and get this crocodile in. Now their mission turns out to be even more than they bargained for when they get entangled with the civil warlord known as Little Gustave. And what happens is they end up witnessing something that they definitely should not have. So with the warlord Little Gustave after them and Big Gustave after them, it just turns this movie into an action-packed, dangerous, wild ride. And yeah, it just becomes very thrilling. And I like this movie. I love the way that this movie took two historical truths and combined them, and our characters are just all revolving around these truths. I am a person that likes documentaries and I like true stories, but I prefer my horror. So if you can entangle a little bit of that in there, it makes for a really fun and entertaining movie. There's lots to like in this movie. It is full of action. If you have someone that you like to watch your movies with and they prefer action, this would be a great one to watch. You can get your horror, they can get their action. I especially love Steven the cameraman. He's played by Orlando Jones. He's very comical. He just brings a lot of laughs and the comic relief. And there's just something in this movie for everybody. I am going to give this movie an 8.5. I definitely recommend it. It's just a fun ride. There's just a lot to love about this movie. It's super entertaining. It's jam-packed with all kinds of great characters and danger and action and crocs and Africa. So check it out. I could not find it streaming anywhere, you guys. I did have to rent it on Amazon Prime. It's worth the rental price. Check this one out. This is a perfect Saturday night movie. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for next week's nature/outdoor horror. I don't have one in mind just yet, so I would love suggestions. And yeah, we will see you in the next one. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.
Inspired by a true story.